We are. It is, what is it? It's April 12th, 2025. Got birthday people coming up shortly.
Enter to win a $50 gift certificate from 360 Business Product. No purchase necessary, and you need not be present to win. Simply log on to kxoradio.com. Click on the 360 Business Products Enter to Win giveaway link with your name, email address, or phone number, and you're entered. Or call Kxo Radio 760-352-1230 with your name, address, and phone number. Your $50 value gift certificate can be redeemed for office products from 360 Business Products. Winner can win once a year. Winner to be announced end of every month.
Congratulations, Russ Steel Supply. 360 Office Products $50 gift certificate winner for March.
And we are now ready for our birthdays, the big shot birthdays. We'll start off with them. April 12th, it's a special day at my house. We'll get into that in a little bit. Right now, big shot birthday musician Herbie Hancock, one of the legends still out there, 85 years old today. John Kay of Steppenwolf, he was the lead singer, still wearing the sunglasses. He's 81. Ed O'Neill, he was in Modern Family, started off with Married with Children, both great shows. He's 79. Actor Dan Lauria of the Wonder Years, he was the dad, I believe. He is 78 today. Talk show host David Letterman is 78, still on I think he's on the internet at least. The singer J.D. Nicholas of the Commodores took over for Lionel Richie. He's 73. Pat Travers is 71. Andy Garcia, he's an actor. He's 69. Country singer. Well, he turned out to be a country singer. Vince Gill started off with the Pure Prairie League, I think. He's 68 today. Patricia Arquette of the famous Arquette family. She's 57. Singer Art Alexakis of Everclear is 63 today. Amy Ray of the Indigo Girls is 61. Bassist Guy Berryman of Coldplay, 47 today. And Claire Danes, beautiful, at 46. Those are the big shot birthdays. We got the local people coming up.
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game, so I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in California at highschoolofficials.com.
Happy birthday today going out to Ann McDonald, Gracie Rojas, Destiny Velasco, BZ Aragon, Nicolas Vasquez, Lupita Medina, Cruz Arellano, Jose Becerra, Larissa Tabizon, Refugio Bravo, Lisa and Laura Quiroz, the twins, Josefina Chavez, Lucy Ornelas, Daniel Gerardo, Gina Gale, my baby. We have Jason Jackson, Rex Robinson, Julia Gamboa, Ann McDonald, we already said her, Genevieve Barrera, and Carolina Madrigal. Happy birthday to each and every one.
If you've got traveling in mind, well, take the KXO website with you. KXORadio.com. Local news, weather, important stuff. KXORadio.com.
And that brings us to the World California News headlines, brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe. Starting off with the world headlines.
CBS News Brief. The U.S. and Iran have begun their nuclear talks in Oman. Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
Direct talks between Ambassador Witkoff and a top-level leader in Iran. We hope that'll lead to peace. We've been very clear what Iran have is a nuclear weapon.
Trump missed a judge's deadline to provide an update on Kilmar Abrego Garcia, Maryland man who was mistakenly deported to El Salvador. CBS's Lilia Luciano.
Where is he? What is his status? And the judge seemed somewhat frustrated that the attorneys for the government are not saying that they know where he is, are not responding to these questions.
An immigration judge has ruled the administration can try to deport Columbia grad student Mahmoud Khalil. His attorney is Mark Vanderhoot.
Mahmoud Khalil's ideas are so horrible. Those ideas are so harmful to the United States that they have to deport an individual who has done nothing wrong.
Khalil organized pro-Palestinian rallies. CBS News Brief. I'm Michael Wallace.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Some people in California are concerned after a federal judge supported the Trump administration's rule requiring undocumented immigrants to register with the federal government. San Jose immigration attorney Andrew Newcomb says registering is not that easy.
They have to go through a process, fill out a form which is called the G325, and go through and eventually get paperwork submitted back and then carry it with them at all times.
Dozens of Democrats are calling on President Trump to confirm that Elon Musk will leave his role by the end of next month. California Congressman Mark Takano is eager for him to be gone, citing cuts to the Department of Veterans Affairs.
These men and women sacrifice for our country, but he sees them as disposable line items on a spreadsheet.
A 7-year-old girl was found dead in a Van Nuys apartment in a bathtub last night. A woman who had lacerations was taken into custody. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
Live from the prestigious Augusta National Golf Club, exclusive updates from the Masters Golf Tournament on AM 1230 KXO. Tune in for the reports. Brought to you by Rush Steel and Supply and by CET, the Center for Employment Training.
And right now, we've got page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. In the local news, a lot of stuff going on today. Carol Buckley has the lineup.
The Imperial Valley Desert Museum and the Lowlanders are traveling to Bow Willow Campground with numerous trails to explore. They leave the IVDM parking lot at 8. The City of El Centro hosting an Easter egg hunt at Buckland Park. It starts at 10. There'll be local food vendors, a kid zone, and the Easter Bunny. The 4th annual Autism Fair starts with a 5K run walk. Check-in is at 9 a.m. The race walk is at 11. The Autism Fair at Egger Park in Imperial will run from noon till 4. An Earth Day celebration at the IID headquarters in Imperial from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. A Filipino food fest at Pioneers Museum from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. A farmer's market at Green Patch Nursery in Brawley from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. And don't forget the 5th annual pulled pork cook-off in Holtville. It starts at 4 and runs till 9 this evening.
And the Imperial County Sheriff's Office is conducting a driving under the influence checkpoint. That's this evening. Checkpoint will start at 7 p.m. on Treadwell Boulevard in Salton City. Checkpoints are used to promote public safety by taking suspected impaired drivers off the roadway. Funding for the checkpoint program is provided by Cannabis Tax Fund Grant Program. We'll have more in just a minute.
Here's an idea. When your vehicle is just sitting there, whether it's at work or at home, and it needs service, let our mobile service come to you. Hey, this is Lauren at El Centro Motors. Whether it's batteries or brakes or tire rotation or an oil change or pretty much any need that your vehicle has, let us come to you. By utilizing our mobile service, it's easy. Just give us a phone call. We'll get your appointment set. Or if you prefer, you can visit us at one of our 3 conveniently located quick lanes for any and all of your service needs.
And there's going to be a special meeting today, Imperial Community College District Board of Trustees meeting. They will meet this morning. The special meeting is being called a retreat study session. The meeting will be held at Imperial Valley College, Building 800, Room 804. It'll start at 9 o'clock this morning. The agenda is posted on the Board Docs website. It is a public meeting, so the public is encouraged to attend. Off-roaders recognized. Carol Buckley has that story.
The County Board of Supervisors recognized two off-roaders. Brock Hager and co-driver Justin Watson were recognized for their outstanding achievements in off-road racing. Their dedication and talent were noticed by the board. The board also said their victories continued to inspire the community and showcase the grit of Imperial Valley athletes.
And two women have been charged with human smuggling. According to the U.S. Border Patrol, two women approached the Highway 86 checkpoint earlier this week. SUV was driven by a woman, and another woman was the passenger, and there were two young girls sleeping in the back seat. The driver initially told Border Patrol agents that they were driving from Arizona to California, but later admitted that they had crossed the border at San Luis Port of Entry. Agents then referred the SUV to secondary at the secondary inspection, where it was noticed that the children's photos and names did not match those on the identification cards. It was also determined that the children were not related to the driver or the other adult passenger. Agents discovered that the two girls, ages 10 and 12, were unaccompanied minors from Mexico. Both the driver and the adult passenger were being charged with alien smuggling. As page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's now time for the page 2 of the local news and the local weather. Brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday and happy hour 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. Vacancies on the IV Housing Authority Board. The County Board of Supervisors discussed the vacancies this week. When the discussion was over, supervisors decided to reappoint the previous board members. It was agreed Jack Terrasas and Brenda Jean Haley would each serve another 4-year term. It was decided the continued service helps ensure stable leadership and oversight of housing programs that support affordable housing development, tenant services, and community stability throughout the Imperial County. And Supervisor Martha Cardenas-Singh announced appointments this week. Carol Buckley has that.
Each county supervisor is able to make appointments to various boards and commissions in the Valley. The appointments represent each individual supervisor's district. Cardenas-Singh represents District 2. She announced some of her appointments this past week. For the Behavioral Health Advisory Board, she reappointed Benny Benavides and appointed Michael Horn and Guillermo Hernandez. Each will serve a 3-year term. Cardenas-Singh also appointed Federico Molina to the Hebrew Community Advisory Committee. Molina will serve a 2-year term.
And the Board of Supervisors also approved a special designation for April. At their meeting, the board proclaimed April as Sexual Assault Awareness Month in Imperial County. Proclamation says the county stands with survivors to raise awareness and promote education and prevention efforts to help build safer and more supportive communities for all. We got your weather coming up next.
Hungry for the best burger in town or an ice-cold beer? Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. For April specials, try the drink of the month, the Masters Azalea, and Mick Ultra bottles are on special. Don't forget to try the plate of the month, Philly Fries. Burgers and Beer, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Open daily starting at 9. Burgers and Beer, for the best burger in town.
The high temperature yesterday, 103 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 63. National Weather Service says high pressure will continue to promote unseasonably hot conditions through the weekend, with a few locations potentially reaching into the triple digits once again this afternoon. A series of weather systems will lead the region on a slight cooling trend, but the temperatures are expected to remain above normal through at least the middle of next week. Weather forecast calling for mostly cloudy skies today, then gradually becoming sunny. Highs right near 100. Winds will be light and variable, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 66. West and northwest winds at around 10 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Mostly sunny skies on Sunday. Highs right near 95. West and northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy skies, overnight lows around 62, west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, mostly sunny skies, highs right near 95, west winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 72 degrees, 19% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still good throughout the region. Page 2 of the local news and the local weather, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
And we are ready for sports. Sports is brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Hospital, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. Day 3 of the Masters tournament in Augusta, Georgia. It starts today. Yesterday, it wrapped up with Justin Rose. He did just enough to keep the lead Friday in the Masters, but he suddenly has a lot of company going into the weekend at Augusta National. Brian DeChambeau became the only player with consecutive sub-70 rounds and got within one shot, putting him in the final group. Right behind was tried to erase from his memory that a sloppy finish at the first round, and roared back into contention to put his career Grand Slam back into view. And Scottie Scheffler started his title defense with 24 straight holes without a bogey. He then made 5 bogeys over the last 12 holes to slow his progress. Still was only 3 shots behind Rose. So it's going to be tight. It's tight right now. They're teeing off this morning, probably as we speak. Also yesterday, 32 years ago, that Fred Couples slipped a green jacket onto Germany's Bernhard Langer for a second time on Friday. Yesterday at Augusta National Golf Club, the former champions gave patrons plenty to cheer about for a while. Both battled to make the cut. Alas, neither did. Both of them they missed the cut, so they go home. But it was a nice try. Baseball scores. Major League Baseball scores. It has a lot of shutouts. Guardians shut out the Royals 7-0. It was the Reds over the Pirates 5-3. Rays got by the Braves 6-3. Giants and the Yankees went 6 innings. Still, the Giants beat them 9-1. Nationals over the Marlins 7-4. It was the White Sox 11-1 over the Red Sox. Angels lost. The Astros got them 14-3. Tigers over the Twins 7-6. Here are the shutouts. Cardinals shut out the Phillies 2-0. Padres shut out the Rockies 8-0. Brewers shut out the Diamondbacks 7-0. Mariners they defeated the Rangers 5-3. It was the Mets over the Athletics just barely 7-6, and the Dodgers shut out the Cubs 3-0. Blue Jays and the Orioles were postponed. They didn't get to play. They'll make it up later. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And on the NBA scoreboard, it was the Bucks over the Pistons, 125-119. Magic defeated the Pacers, 129-115. Hawks got by the 76ers, 124-110. Celtics defeated the Hornets, 130-94. Cavaliers over the Knicks, 108-102. It was the Bulls over the Wizards, 119-89. The Heat, they defeated the Pelicans, 153-104. Mavericks over the Raptors, 124-102. Timberwolves defeated the Nets 117-91. Nuggets over the Grizzlies 117-109. Thunder beat the Jazz 145-111. Suns got by the Spurs 117-98. Warriors defeated the Trailblazers 103-86. Clippers got by the Kings 101-100. And the Lakers won big time. They beat up on the Rockets 140-109. In the National Hockey League, it was the Senators over the Canadiens, 5-2. Red Wings and the Lightning went into overtime. Red Wings won the game 4-3. Penguins defeated the Devils 4-2. It was the Oilers over the Sharks by a score of 4-2. And the Flames beat the Wild by a score of, you guessed it, 4-2. In the world of tennis, Carlos Alcaraz won from behind against Arthur Fields while defending champion Stefanos Tsitsipas was bounced out of the Monte Carlo Masters quarterfinals on Friday. So Alcaraz moves on. Tsitsipas goes home. He's all done. Nikola Jokic will average a triple-double for the season, making the Denver Nuggets star the third player in NBA history to pull off such a feat. It became statistically certain Friday night when Jokic got his fourth assist in the Nuggets' 117-109 win over the Memphis Grizzlies. The assist was his 700th of the season, so even if he didn't get another before the end of the regular season on Sunday, which would be his 70th game, he was assured of average no worse than 10.0 assists. Okay. And what else do we have? New Orleans, Derek Carr may be out for the season. Don't know. The Saints quarterback has a shoulder injury that could put his status for the 2025 season in jeopardy. According to multiple reports, the Saints are scheduled to begin their off-season training program on Monday. The injury puts Carr attendance in question as the team begins its first 2025 preparations under new coach Kellen Moore. And we have, we got some more. Luka Doncic Austin Reeves like they like the 3-seed Lakers title chances. They play for the Lakers, so not a surprise. Celtics' Jaylen Brown got a pain-killing shot in his knee, according to sources, which would indicate he has an injured knee. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Hospital. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Tuning into the baseball game, monitoring the incoming storm, catching your favorite talk show. These are just a few of the reasons more than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio each month. And did you know AM radio is the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times? It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is now time for today's financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company that protects you, your home, business, or construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. U.S. stocks turned higher on Friday to cap a chaotic week on Wall Street as investors weighed the latest tariff-related developments in the trade war between the U.S. and China. The S&P 500 rose 1.8% after seesawing earlier in the session. Tech-heavy NASDAQ composite climbed to 2.1%. Dow Jones Industrial Average advanced 1.5%, about 600 points. Friday's session caps a chaotic week on Wall Street with an increased focus on waning appetite for U.S. assets. The benchmark 10-year Treasury yield climbed to its highest level since February, closing at around 4.5%. Meanwhile, the dollar index tumbled below the 100 threshold, while gold hit a fresh record. Consumer sentiment tumbled to its lowest level since 2022 in April, as the impacts of President Trump's tariff policies remained top of mind, with consumers expecting inflation to surge in the year ahead. So there you go. That's not a very good outlook. We've got your weather coming up next.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 103. The overnight low this morning, 63. National Weather Service says high pressure will continue to promote unseasonably hot conditions through the weekend, with a few locations potentially reaching into the triple digits once again this afternoon. A series of weather systems will lead the region on a slight cooling trend, but temperatures are expected to remain above normal through at least the middle of next week. Weather forecast calling for mostly cloudy skies today, then gradually becoming sunny. Highs right near 100. Winds will be light and variable. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 66, west to northwest winds at around 10 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Sunday, mostly sunny skies, highs right near 95, west to northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies Sunday night. The overnight lows will be in the 62-degree range, west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, mostly sunny skies, highs right near 95, west winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now, we're looking at 72 degrees, 19% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is good throughout the region. This financial news and weather update has been brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And we've got your border wait update. Downtown Port has 7 lanes open with an hour and 15-minute wait. No wait to Century Lane, 15 to 20-minute wait. If you're walking, Eastport, the Gateway Port, 15 to 20-minute wait in the regular lanes, 20 to 25-minute wait in the ready lanes. No wait in the East Century Lane. We have no word out of Andrade Port. Don't know what's going on there. We got news. It's 8 o'clock at KXO, El Centro, California.
News on the hour, sponsored by T-Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Ellison Keys. The U.S. and Iran's talks over Tehran's nuclear program are over for now, but more negotiations are planned. CBS's Michael Wallace.
No agreement was reached. None was expected today. Iran called the talks constructive and says they'll continue next week. President Trump has threatened military action if Iran doesn't agree to a deal. Iran claims its stockpile of enriched uranium is near weapons-grade level. Mideast envoy Steve Witkoff says the red line for the U.S. is the weaponization of Iran's nuclear capacity.
The Trump administration just excluded electronics such as smartphones and laptops from the so-called reciprocal tariffs, but the president is pushing forward with his tariff plans. CBS's Willie James Inman.
The White House says at least 75 nations have come to the table for negotiations, and that 15 of those have already submitted offers.
We can set the tariff, or we can do it a number of different ways, but that seems to be appropriate. And they can pay it or negotiate it, or they can not pay it.
The progress to strike deals with other nations may not be enough to cool nervous investors and business owners.
I think the market was overall and oversold, and we're going to have some of these relief rallies from time to time, but a whole bunch of uncertainty in all the sessions in between.
An immigration judge in Louisiana has ruled that the Trump administration can deport Columbia University grad student Mahmoud Khalil, even though he's a permanent resident. CBS News anchor Dana Jacobson.
Last year, Khalil led pro-Palestinian protests against the war in Gaza on campus. The State Department argued that his presence in the U.S. posed a national security risk and would undermine U.S. policy to combat anti-Semitism.
The tax return deadline is just 4 days away. Reporter Brad Gibson.
Tax season is a goldmine for cyber criminals.
That's Sam Rubin with cybersecurity firm Palo Alto Networks. Phishing and text-based attacks are the most popular with cyber criminals, telling taxpayers they owe money or are due a credit.
As well as calls. The attackers are reaching out to potential victims and trying to entice them to share information or otherwise get a return filed in a way that's going to lead to theft of information or money.
Rubin urges consumers to use a virtual private network when online, be alert, and if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Brad Gibson for CBS News.
Play at the Masters with the top names in golf has gotten underway. CBS's Skylar Henry.
Some of the big names that missed the cut on Friday include several past champions. That's Sergio Garcia, Dustin Johnson, Phil Mickelson, to name a few. They saw their hopes for a green jacket come to an end.
The Masters are live on CBS today and tomorrow. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T. But don't just take our word for it.
It's not just the savings that are great with our T-Mobile plan. There's all this value from all these other things that T-Mobile offers.
T-Mobile has been such a savings for us.
We love it.
Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones like the Motorola Edge with Turbo Power charging that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 to learn more. With 24 monthly bill credits and 2 new lines with autopay for well-qualified customers, plus taxes, fees, and $35 per line connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us, plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. See details at T-Mobile.com. Motorola Edge requires 68-watt charger. Charger sold separately. Actual performance will vary based on usage and configuration.
Charlie Brown fans ought to dust off those turntables.
Number 1, take 1.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2.
East Recordings has released 7 exclusive titles for Record Store Day. Among them, the original album that introduced the world to Vince Guaraldi's iconic Linus and Lucy, jazz impressions of a boy named Charlie Brown. Pressed on sky blue vinyl, the record features new and unreleased alternate takes from the original recording sessions.
Okay.
The 1964 album inspired a Charlie Brown Christmas 1 year later. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
With egg prices skyrocketing, some families are trying to find alternatives to the popular Easter tradition of dyeing them different colors for holiday egg hunts. This year, some people are actually dyeing rocks. Allison Keys, CBS News.
Ow! Sweetie, come here. Don't worry. I see a lot of patients with the exact same thing.
Ever since the ice skating rink went in next door?
Or is it more than
Dr. Clark's business is heating up.
So many patients need my help. How will I find time to see all of them?
They need to hire a scheduler, stat.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Did you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Gentlemen, I would like to introduce
George Gale.
I got style, I'm cultured, I'm sophisticated.
AM 1230 KXO. 1230 KXO.